What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. You know, we have been keeping track of this topic over the last few months, so I wanted to give you guys one final update. And in the midst of the Hall H Comic-Con madness, Kevin Feige, while he had a mic drop moment about every 5 minutes during that panel, he announced officially that Avengers Endgame will pass Avatar probably within the next day or two to become officially the #1 movie, box office wise, of all time. Not counting inflation, we could go down that route and we'd be there for a while, but this is the news. Money wise, Avengers Endgame will officially be the #1 highest grossing movie of all time. He made it official during the panel, saying that Endgame is clicking past Avatar's global box office this weekend and will become #1. The gap right now, there is still a gap, it's still #2, is about 500K in the global ticket sales between the two movies, and Avengers, as of right now, is at about 2.789.2 billion. This is all according to an article by Deadline. You guys can go check that out to go to the source of the information, but it's looking like it's going to do it. So before the what some people want to call re-release, I wouldn't call it a re-release because the movie was in theaters. All they did was put some more things into it, put it in a few more theaters, and then push it out in the vein of a re-release. It was about $37 million behind Avatar. Some people didn't think it could do it, and I said it before, I'll say it again. I did not think Endgame would get there unless it got a re-release, and even though, once again, it's not technically a re-release, but it could be considered that because it was expanded not just in the United States, in multiple territories across the world, and because of all of those factors, it is going to pass Avatar as the #1 movie of all time. We have a new king. I didn't think we could do it. Avatar made a ridiculous amount. It didn't culminate it all in the opening 2 or 3 weekends like Avengers did. It was slow and steady. It won the race, but 10 years later, from 2009 to 2019, that was the gap, and it's also kind of weird because in 1999, 10 years prior to that, Titanic set the record. 10 years later, Avatar. 10 years later, Avengers Endgame. So the comments I want from you guys: did you think they could do it after they announced that they were putting it back in multiple theaters with new footage? That new footage is what drew them in. I didn't go back and see what they included. The Stan Lee tribute is what I really want to see, and my goodness, this thing is coming out very soon on Blu-ray, and you know I'm buying the 4K version. Can't wait to see the movie for a 5th or 6th time. And I also want you to comment which movie, if there is ever going to be one to do this again on the scale, could have the potential to pass Avengers Endgame. Is it Avengers 17? Is it another Spider-Man movie? Is it Avatar? Is it another Justice League film? What movie do you guys think is going to do it? I personally don't think we'll see this. It'll be longer than 10 years, maybe not even in my lifetime, just because of the incredible feat that Avengers had to tackle. It did it. Endgame is #1. Just a breaking news video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you want to see my hour-long live stream where I covered everything coming out of the Hall H panel at Comic-Con, what a crazy live stream that was. Got a little giddy here, freaked out a bit there, and then I am working on a most anticipated MCU Phase 4 movie. That video will be coming very soon, along with my Disney live-action tier list. All of these videos have been pushed to the side because Comic-Con, man, some crazy stuff went down. Thank you guys once again for watching. You're the absolute best, and I'll see you very soon.